Thirukkural, True Stories. Story number 20. The King's Concern. King Chandrachuda was burning with anger as he talked to his minister. For the past few months, incidents like theft, robbery, housebreaking, looting of shops, etc., have gone up steeply. Did this come to your notice? Yes, Your Majesty. I myself wanted to discuss this problem with you, replied the minister. What is there to discuss with me? You just have to advise the Chief of Security to nab the culprits and punish them severely. Your Majesty, the Chief of Security has been taking action. Most of the culprits have been nabbed and put into prison. But I think this is not enough. Are you suggesting that the punishment has to be more stringent? You have the authority to make the punishment more severe. Pardon me for saying this, Your Majesty, but I think that awarding severe punishments for these kinds of crimes is not the right thing to do, said the minister somewhat reluctantly. If people who commit crimes are not given severe punishments, how will the crimes come down? Your Majesty, what you say is true in general, but it is my humble opinion that crimes like the ones happening now should be looked at in a different way. How do you suggest they be viewed? Your Majesty, there were no rains during last year. In many parts of our country, there is a severe famine. This is the reason for the increase in thefts in recent times. Attributing poverty as the cause for theft has been a conventional argument to justify such crimes, said the king. It is true that stealing is an act of immorality. Not all those who suffer from starvation resort to stealing. People who follow the moral code will not resort to act like theft under any circumstances. On the other hand, we can't say that all those who indulge in acts like thefts or robberies do so only out of starvation. A sizable number of people who steal do so only because they want to earn their livelihood without doing any hard work. But when the rains fail, resulting in a shortage of food grains, some honest people begin to lose their sense of morality and indulge in acts like thefts. The recent spike in the number of thefts has resulted because even people with morality have been forced to steal for the sake of feeding their families. I am tormented by the question whether it is just to cause more suffering to these people who have already been suffering a lot due to poverty caused by monsoon failure by giving them punishment. What you say sounds strange, Minister. Are you suggesting that rather than punish these people, you should reward them? Asked the king in a tone of mockery. I am not saying that, Your Majesty. My supposition is that Your Majesty, being a noble monarch, should understand that starvation caused by the failure of rain could force even honest people to follow immoral path and should take steps to mitigate the suffering of these people. What kind of steps? Feeding the poor is taking place in temples and in some charitable institutions. We can help these institutions to feed more people by donating funds and food grain to these institutions. We could take up public works like deepening of the wells, desilting water bodies, digging more wells, etc. This will generate jobs and provide some income to the poor and will also mitigate the sufferings of people by increasing the availability of water both in the short run and in the long run. You can also think of other ways to help the poor. These steps will go a long way in alleviating the suffering of the people and will also prevent people from being driven to resort to immoral activities like robbing other people. My opinion is that taking these steps will help to bring down the incidence of crime. The minister looked at the king's face, wondering how he would react to his suggestion. He noticed the livid expression on the king's face giving way to an expression of deep contemplation. Thirukkural, Section 1, The Path of Virtue, Chapter 2, The Glory of Rain. Verse 19, verse 20 in Tamil. நீரின்று அமையாது உலகு எனின் யார் யார்க்கும் வானின்று அமையாது ஒழுக்கு. Meaning, the world cannot survive without water. Morality can't exist without rains. Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe to our channel. I'll meet you again with another video soon. Thank you very much again.